Welcome to Timeless Chronicles. Explore history, mysteries, and fascinating stories from Meet the Ballerina who murdered a Nazi and incited a concentration camp uprising. Subscribe now for captivating content that takes you beyond time. Timeless Chronicles, history, mysteries. Enjoy this video. Man spent a brief amount of time at Hotel Polski in 1943. Man found herself relegated to the Warsaw Ghetto, but managed to get a foreign passport. This gave her access to the Hotel Polski in Warsaw, where Germans had agreed to let Jews with foreign passports from South American countries reside before leaving the country. The Gestapo transferred the Jews at Hotel Polski to different concentration camps. After South American countries refused to recognize the passports, began killing them en masse. Man put on a provocative show to distract the guards at the gas chambers. Man arrived at Auschwitz-Birkenau in October 1943. She and the other arriving Jewish people detained were immediately sent to the gas chambers. The SS guards ordered Man to undress, and she reportedly did so in the form of a striptease to distract them. The guards were taken by her performance, leaving them vulnerable. Man threw her shoe at her captors and grabbed one of their guns. By other accounts, when Nazis ordered Man to strip, she threw her shoe in Josef Schillinger's face, seized his revolver and shot him in the stomach. Man shot SS Sergeant Major Schillinger twice, and she fired a third shot at an SS sergeant named Wilhelm Emmerich. Emmerich sustained wounding, and Schillinger did not make it to the hospital before his life ended. Reinforcements were called, and the revolt was quickly put down. The chaos in the crematorium escalated but didn't last long. Guards from around the camp responded to the uprising, bringing machine guns and grenades to the scene. While it is debated whether the majority of women were gassed or shot with machine guns, the lives of many Jewish people ceased to exist. Even though the revolt was unsuccessful, Man's actions inspired many new. The concentration camps put down the revolt as quickly as it began. Despite that, word of the incident spread through the camp, and, according to Auschwitz survivor Wisław Kilar, this heroic deed by a weak woman in the face of certain death gave moral support to every prisoner. We realized all at once that if we dared raise a hand against them, that hand might kill. They were mortal too. It remains unclear if Man's story is a myth or factual. The precise accounts of Man's life in the camp and the exact events of the revolt remain unclear. She was either shot or gassed, perhaps falling in the initial machine gun fire. In the Auschwitz protocols in 1944, the report mentions the revolutionary was a dancer, but other evidence of the incident are thin. Historian Dr. Robert Jan van Pelt explains why. It is indeed very difficult to establish the truth about what happened in the undressing room at some date in October 1943. Nazis transferred Man and thousands of other Holocaust victims to Auschwitz in October 1943. Over 1,700 victims held at Bergen-Belsen were told that they would be sent to another camp at Bergau when they boarded trains in October 1943. Under the ruse, they would be exchanged for German POWs once they arrived, something they were told so they would cooperate. Man and the others were taken to Auschwitz-Birkenau. Commanded to be disinfected, the victims transported from Bergen-Belsen were taken to the gas chambers at Auschwitz-Birkenau, where Man allegedly led her revolt.